Hello and welcome to another Oh So Sassy. I'm Indy. Yes, I may look a bit different because of my hair. Woo! But anyway, and my glasses. But anyway, today's video is a little bit different. I'm interviewing my grandpa because he grew up in World War II as a child. So this isn't one of my normal YouTube videos. It's an interview kind of thing. And I'm pretending like I'm on TV because, I don't know, I was going to do that. Weird, but you know. So I hope you guys like the video. Let's go.
What you wanna say, let the words fall out. I wanna see you be brave. What you wanna say, let the words.
Hello, I'm India Wiltsher, and welcome to History with India. Today I will be talking to LLEWELLYN HANDFORD, my grandpa, about how he grew up during World War II. Hello LLEWELLYN, and welcome to my History with India show.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you feeling today?
Fine.
Okay, we're going to start off with some simple questions, so don't be too scared, okay? Good? Right, okay, first question. When did World War II begin?
1939.
How old were you when World War II started?
2.
2 years old, so you didn't really know what was happening then?
Not really.
No?
2, no.
Yes. Okay, so during the war, at school, did you have any practices with like bombings or gas or anything like that?
Yes, we had what they call a Mickey Mouse gas mask, which is in a cardboard box, a piece of string, and you put it over your shoulder, and you carried that to school every morning, and you practice putting it on in the morning and in the afternoon at school. Then you brought your gas mask home. Your gas mask went everywhere with you.
Yes. So it's like something you had to have with you. Yeah. Did you practice or did you actually have any air raid sirens go off while you were at school for the bomb?
Yes. And then you were taken to the air raid shelters. All the schools had underground air raid shelters.
Okay, so was that scary for you, or did you not really remember it?
Well, you remembered it at that age because I was 5 years old.
Oh yeah.
So when I was at school, so I remembered it. That was in 1944.
Okay, so when you were at home.
No, sorry, my mistake.
Yes.
5 years old was 1942.
1942. Okay, so when you were at home and the air raid sirens went off, what happened then?
Well, if it was during the daytime,
yes,
my father would have been at work. So we would have been at home with my mother. I would have been at school, and my brother would have been at school.
Yes.
So we would have gone to the air raid shelters at school.
Yes, so if it was during the night.
If it was during the night, then if we were in bed, then I'd have been brought downstairs, put in the bottom of our airing cupboard, which was floor to ceiling doors. Yes. And we had an oak table which they slid across to the open airing cupboard. I was laid in the bottom of the airing cupboard, and my brother, my father and my mother would sit underneath the oak table, hoping that we never had a direct hit.
Yes, so that would have been frightening?
Yes.
Yes, so you could hear the bombs?
Yeah, they used to whistle as they came down. And when the whistling stopped, you knew there was going to be an explosion, but you didn't know where.
Yes.
It could have been next door, it could have been on your house, it could have been 500 yards down the road.
Mm. So children from the cities, like London and all those capital cities, they were evacuated, and they were called evacuees.
Yep.
And apparently you had someone...
Yeah, we had a boy from London.
Yes, so he came...
And he was with us for nearly 4 years, I think.
Well, yes. Do you have any other stories about any...
Well, there was a funny one about my father. It was a Sunday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. I was in bed, my brother was in bed, my father was still in bed. And the siren went for the air raid. My mother come up and got me, carried me down, put me in the bottom of the airing cupboard, put the table across. My brother came down, got under the table with my mother. My father was last to come down. Just going to get underneath the table, and he said, "I've dropped a sock." So in the middle of an air raid, he goes back up the stairs to pick up his sock and come back down again.
Well,
That's the funny side of war.
yes.
I can't think, and well, yes I can. That was the morning that they dropped a bomb on the gasworks, on the gasometer, but they missed it and it came down beside the gasometer, but it never went off.
So just...
It was what they call an unexploded bomb. So they had to get the experts up from Plymouth to defuse it, which they did. But in the meantime, they shelled the gasometer and it all caught fire. When the air raid was over, the gasometer was on fire. I was sat at the front window. I looked straight down at the gasometer, and I was doing drawings of German planes and the gasometer on fire. The planes weren't there then because the air raid had finished, but another funny side of the war.
So it must have been a dangerous job to defuse those kind of
Oh,
bombs.
definitely. Quite a few of the bombs, they put devices in called booby traps and whatnot.
Yes.
So some of them exploded while they were trying. It was a very dangerous job.
Yes.
But they done a marvellous job because they defused an awful lot of unexploded bombs. In fact, even in peacetime, they were still finding bombs that hadn't gone off, and they had to call them in to defuse them. So that's it.
Yeah. Well then, I have no further questions for you. So thank you for coming to my show.
All right.
And I hope to see you another time.
Thank you very much.